Hello everyone, welcome back to more for Final Fantasy X Part 2. I'm the Black Shadow, and we are about to make our way over to Bevelle, as New Yevon has a lot to answer for in regards to Vegnagun. We got a lot to do in this video, a lot of ground to cover, so let's get started. Of course, last time we infiltrated Chateau Leblanc and regathered the sphere, and now have this sort of uneasy alliance with the company. It's a bit weird, not gonna lie.
First things first, we are going to Bevelle. Full speed ahead!
She must think she owned the place.
You just wait, Blondie. You know, what next?
She's off to save Spira, of course.
Right.
Always getting herself dragged into trouble.
We're going to Bevelle. There should be lots of springs there, so why don't we hunt for them on the side?
Uh-huh. Just admit it, love. You're a goody-goody.
Some things a change. So, what Barrel Eye's got to say for himself?
So how are we gonna do this?
It's obvious. We nab the head honcho. Then we make him lead us to Vegnagun and checkmate.
Not bad.
I got no problem with this. Our target is the new Yevon Praetor, Barrel Eye.
A girly man like that doesn't stand a chance without his escort.
Careful. He's much stronger than he looks.
Is that so, Pain?
Company.
Uh-oh.
Who goes there?
Now, whether you decided to give the Awesome Sphere to New Yevon or probably the Youth League might make a difference.
It's those Youth League spies. We won't have you defile this place like you did in Kilika.
Well, good luck.
Eunice face.
Good luck.
Great. So yeah, we're gonna have to fight our way through to the front gates. Lucky us. Let's get to work, I suppose. Now, truth be told, we are actually in a fairly decent state for this opening area. And we should be able to get through here fairly easily enough, all things being honest. Let's keep going for some stashes here, get some experience going. But yeah, we've got a lot of ground to cover in this place, so I will be doing some periodic cutting of footage, because you don't need to see all this. Much like if you try to go into Bevelle early in the chapter, we're going to have to fight all the way through to the front gate. So I'm just going to go off screen and do that. You don't need to see all these fighting. But nicely enough, because you didn't have the chance to stop between chapters, is Barkeep will come by as well from the store. And will offer you the ability to buy some items. How nice of him, eh? Yeah. We are going to be so popular. Hello! Now, make your way up to here, and you'll find that, well, first of all, these guys won't bother you unless you bother them. But secondly, the door is wide open. Oh, don't mind me. Plenty of activity around the place, isn't there? Hello? Excuse me? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of my pass for everything. Things are not good at Bevelle right now. Not good at all. That sounds bad. Also, they'll look down there. Bevelle's a pretty crazy place. Hello? The Praetor's gone. Barrel Eye? Gone where? Gone? That sounds pretty bad. Cheers. So what we've got to do in this opening area is we've got to take this lift, but not up to the top area we first ran to Barrel Eye. That is not where we need to go. Instead, you want to head over here first. It turns out that Yevon hasn't really changed. At least, not in this respect. Now that opens up a passage in the opposing corridor we need to go ahead and visit. But yeah, things seem pretty bad here. Now, head on up to here, and we'll find this. A couple of different switches here. This one is active, but if you go to here, you can change the settings for the central lift, and its destination has been altered. Of course, the question to ask is, where's it headed?
Jeez, things really are a mess, huh? Yeah.
I don't think Yuna likes being here. Can you blame her? They sent us to death here, for Christ's sakes. And down we go. To somewhere I haven't been in so long.
Wait, what are fiends doing in the temple?
Uh-oh.
The temples reek of secrets. Don't let a couple of fiends throw you.
And Payne is completely correct. The whole Bevelle section here is full of prizes and hidden things and secrets for you to explore and profit on. And we are going to be getting as much of it as we can, including some of the better accessories in the entire game are down here. Now, if you do miss them on this first part, Freak, you can come here later on in the game, but this is a pretty solid opportunity to do it. So, there are a variety of enemy spawns around here. Once you go down below, by the way, the enemy quality will go up drastically. And there's some pretty challenging enemies down here if you're not prepared for it. So, be prepared. However, there is a reason, partially, if you have access to the international version, have someone level up some psychic down here. Just take my word for it. Just take my word for it. Screw you trying to re-poison me.
That's enough from you!
But yeah, enemies here are going to have plenty of health. Fairly challenging. Damn, should have hit the skink, actually. Those things are pretty tough. I've got to say, though, as well, having access to the half MP cost on Pain as this psychotrophy is so good. So we're gonna keep chucking out Mazer Eyes.
Sorry we had to win.
I'm not.
But yeah, there's a lot of nices down here. Plenty of experience to be gained, though, so if your team isn't up to scratch, it will be pretty quickly. So we're going to go ahead and exploring the cloister of trials down here. There are treasures, as you can see, absolutely all over the place. I'm going to make an effort to grab a load of these. Majority of them don't really have anything too much. I think there's a load of money down the bottom area. But expect there to be trouble in approaching most of these. Let's show this one off as ambushed. God damn it. That's not good. Gonna take some hits here. Right, keep Mazer Eyeing, because Mazer Eye is awesome. Let's get some more health going. And yeah, keep using those skills. One thing you need to be careful a little bit later on, though, is that your access to saves down here is fairly limited. So don't go...
Kiss me.
Don't go completely crazy with abilities. You know, do need to kind of ration yourself a little bit down here. Pain's been slowed. That is rude. Psychic Dressing is so good. So good.
That's it?
I am going to make an attempt in this series to not completely abuse it, but I've got to give you at least a bit of a taste of its power. So we come over here, grab some remedies, and I'm going to pick up the rest of the treasure chests around here. Not a whole lot to see. Plenty of fights, though. So I'll see ya once we collect everything. Okay, so heading up to this top area here, more chests on the right. I'm gonna head left here first. Alright, so we all seen a variety of places, areas where the monsters are already there. But when you've got these, I believe you can basically run past them as long as you don't make actual contact. I think we can do it here. There we go. There's a little bit of a gap down behind. So if you don't want to fight it, you don't have to. And truthfully, you know, we'll be fine. Got enough stuff to fight down here. So, pick up these. And I will show up the next fight because there's something I need to show you. As I mentioned, if you have access to the Psychic Dress Sphere by this point in the game, you want to make sure someone's putting a little bit of leveling into it because there's an ability down here that is going to be huge for you very shortly. Right, go get them 1 second. Right, throw some more, give me a couple electro marbles, please. So, down this Onyx path, we've got the Psychic Bombers I've been using, but we've got this ability picked up. Telekinesis. Giving the opportunity to instantly defeat an enemy. Sometimes fails. This is really, really good and not even all that expensive. So, you want to see what it does? I couldn't remember who I targeted. There we go, that'll work. Get some high potions going. I picked one up for Thingy. And here's telekinesis. Goodbye. Just send them to the Shadow Realm, kids. Just be gone with them. And you still get full experience and guild for all that. Like, that doesn't count as like an ejection. They're counted as dead and you get everything for that. Very, very strong. I'll show you why you'll want that in a moment. Now, let's make our way up here. What are people on, by the way? What's Pain learning next? Brainstorm, okay. Sounds confusion. Then we get Express afterwards? That sounds good to me. I don't need to worry about the elemental eating stuff right now. It'll be a problem for later. Don't think there's anything on this left side, so let's push on. But yeah, bad memories of being here. Although I think Makalania was worse. I think a lot of people would say that. The Chamber of the Faith. Barkeep will come again if you want to go ahead and grab something from him. You definitely can. Chocobo Feather. Point here to save your game. Might not be a bad idea. Let us continue. Now this is where we picked up Bahamut, I believe. Someone's been busy.
Let's go.
Going down. Where the heck are we? Oh, hi guys. Nice you drop in on us. Yeah, we Tell me about it. Do you want an answer, Romy? I'm not sure that you really do, buddy. What this is a nice nod to Final Fantasy VII. Love the camera shot here. Look at that thing. That doesn't sound good.
Watch the exit.
I don't take orders.
And all me and Logan's just look at her like, is this really the time?
But I'll make an exception this time. Leave it to us, love.
So they'll stay here while we get ready to rock on. Alright, so if we head on down here, you'll find this. Passage to Lower Sanctum has been blocked. Manually disable the security system to proceed. Use the free control towers with blue lights to disable the security system. Towers with the red lights are set to defense mode. And unattempted access will proper limits will be eliminated. That sounds pretty bad, doesn't it? So what we have here is basically, if you want it to be, a big, giant puzzle. Let's make our way down. Now, what the actual necessity of the puzzle is, can be a bit hard to decipher sometimes. I will go through the best way to get through this area, because there is some amazing stuff to be had here. First up, we're going to have to deal with these sentry bots. These yaks here. Let's get to work then, shall we? Let's keep mix up budget grenades. This is why I want to get loads of these early in the game. We can turn them into pineapples here. Pretty useful. Man, Mater Eye, so good. So good. Now, these yaks here are going to hit us pretty hard, truth be told. Should not underestimate them. Right, get this Maser Eyes going for me, Pain, please. Man, it's just so upset having you go hairpin. It's amazing. I love it a bit. This guy's gonna be stubborn though. That's not good. Ah, that's unpleasant. There we go. Disabled. Beautiful. Nice crit there. Nice. So, as noted, we need to activate the 3 towers with blue lights. You can see them on the gates. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to get down to that little open way there, and that will let us proceed on with the level. However, there is a big juicy secret here. If I go across here, you'll get a better view of it. Is on the left there, even further down, there is a secret passage. We want to get there. Getting in there is going to be a little tricky, but I'll show you how the best way to do it. There's probably a more efficient way to do it, but this is the way that I know works. First off, let's go ahead and activate this blue tower. This is where we came down from. We need to do this anyways. Now, each time you interact with any of these towers, stuff's going to get very pissy with you. And you'll be fighting a lot of these sort of guys, these defender tile dudes, which are going to be pretty darn dangerous. Right. That Maser Eye. It hits pretty decently. I kind of wish it hit harder, though. I'm not going to lie. Now, be noted, if you want to get everything down here, it's going to be a long time until you see... It's going to be a long time until you see access to a save sphere. So be cautious of that. Make sure you're pretty well stocked. Then you can see fun and games it's going to approach us here. This guy's over at like 2,500 health, I think. Maybe a touch less. Okay, definitely not a touch less. There we go, got him. 1,000 gil, by the way. Very nice. So activating that tower will first off bring this platform up here. But you'll also notice it starts rotating the outside, and that is what's important here. In order for us to get access to the area below, we've got a bit of extra work to do. You see these platforms in the wall here? There's more down below, and those are controlled by the red towers. So my suggestion to you is, right now, you want to go ahead and start messing with those instead. So we're going to start off with this one to the left here. This is all optional, by this whole red tower stuff. You do not need to discontinue the game, but believe me, it's worth it. As before, more enemies to fight here. These will bring these different style defenders. These are YSLS 99s. Also fairly dangerous as well. Are they more dangerous than the other lot? Possibly? You high potion yourself, please. But yeah, expect some toughness from these guys. Yeah, you were going for... Oh. Oh, I see. You don't half my health. You just... I see. Very good. Very good. That's bad. I'd say there's some bad stuff down here. Some real bad stuff. Let's keep those Mazer Eyes going here. I'll try and piece myself together. Man, Mazer Eyes are really nice. Not bad. Also, a suggestion you could also consider doing as well. I'm actually going to go ahead and do. Let's bust out the Black Mage here. We have got Riku on stronger spells, but double MP cost, which is, you know, I think totally fine. And probably worth it. These guys are, you know, fairly susceptible. I wouldn't say susceptible to magic, but they are a bit resistant to physical, so not a bad idea. Let's blast them. Yeah, you see, these guys are rocking some serious health down here. Obviously, our mages will be vulnerable to being melee to death, especially that Haymaker attack. Don't want that, please. But yeah, especially down here, be conscious of your MP consumption. You'll be running through it, probably, but it's worth it. Do you want to experience 400 guilt stamina tablets? They're pretty nice. I think they double your health in a combat. I believe so. So that will bring out this red platform. But you'll notice that that is clearly out of position below us here, and that we're going to need to try and get it into a position where we can actually make it work with the area below. So what we can do now is once you've quote-unquote selected one of these platforms, the red ones, as highlighted by the red gate, you can then go back to the initial tower, and if you reactivate with this, it will move the platform by one sort of step in the direction of the thing that's turning, in this case going clockwise. So what we're basically going to do is go red tower, go to a red tower, get it in position, red tower, get it into position. Even if you have to do it multiple times, which you might have to do, it'll be well worth the trouble. Now, this brings us into why I said you might want to bring a psychic for this, because it turns out that these dudes are actually vulnerable to telekinesis. So instead of these really heavy, gritty fights, you just need to kill them. Yeah. And you get full rewards, you get all the experience, the money, items, AP, you get the lot. Psychic Dress Sphere is so strong. So goddamn strong. It's absolutely unreal. And that is my suggestion to you. Again, there might be a quick way to do this, and you get in a fight every time. With a few ethers behind you, you'd probably be okay. Okay, so that is moved a second time. You can now see it just about getting into position. And that is all lovely and good. Okay then, so next we're going to do our next red tower. And we're going to continue going anti-clockwise here until we get to the next red tower, which should be opposite where you started. And this, I believe, controls the one that's next highest. You can see it in position there. Good. And we're going to do the same thing again. Bring this one out, and then activate that initial tower several times. The tower will only turn the currently selected red tower you're switching to. Alright then. So, the bottom platform, you want to move twice. the one above it 3 times and the one above it 4. And basically what we're looking to do is basically, if I use my camera, is we're going to make like a spiral staircase here. So there to here to here to get down, and it's going to be down to there, there, and there. Make sense? Cool beans. All right, then. Now, next up, we need to activate the 3rd red tower. And this is where things might start getting a little complicated. Hello. How are you doing? Well, that's good to hear. For a boss fight, basically. This is the Geo Repeller. I need to go and have a look at this guy. This isn't going to work, kids. It's not going to work at all. We are going to have to take him down. Let's bust out a gun mage and see what's going on here. So here we are then. Being charged with guarding Bevelle for over 4,000 health. Weak to Holy, which is interesting. Unfortunately, I don't have any Holy Elemental, which is a great shame. I know that there is a skill eventually we can for warriors, Holy Sword attack, but unfortunately I don't have access to that. Even with Pain, I don't have access, so we're just gonna have to just blast this thing out of the universe. And Riku's got a lot of work to do here, that's for sure. This thing is going to throw out a lot of nasty magic to us, so we are going to have to prepare for that. We're going to get Yuna down towards white magic so we can protect against that. We'll keep throwing in more things. Good thing at least the black mage, you can throw out this powerful magic and then you can use MP absorption in order to recover the magic back from the boss here. So feel free to just go at it. Right, keep you going down. You up to white mage. Yeah, this thing hurts. This thing hurts a lot. And it will just keep dishing out this level 3 magic. It is not good. Maybe I should have put white mage closer to the other side. Switch that with songstress around. Probably should. Never mind. Anyways, we need to get healing. We need to get healing quickly. You go Vigor, just for a moment, just to give you some health there temporarily. There you go. Fortunately, all 3 of these classes have got some fairly solid magic defense, so that will definitely help here. But there's just going to be magic just flying everywhere. It's going to be great. Alright, next up, now we're a bit boosted up. Give me Shell, please. Keep blasting. And just hit it with the hardest things you physically have, basically. Right, here again. Keep mazoring. Right, so I'm out of stuff here, so... But yeah, now that we're shelled, we should be in fairly good shape here, I would like to think. Throw another cure out. And it's quick as well. Like, the sheer speed that this throws these spells at you as well, it's kind of frightening. All things being equal. Hey, Curaga learned for Yuna. Nice. Hella is down. Yeah, that's a tough fight, I think. Especially if you're running like a lot of warrior classes and guns and stuff like that, magic defense, it will rip you to pieces. Very dangerous. Taking the normal tide ring for us. That will bring out the 3rd platform here. So again, head back to the start. We're going to cycle it around 4 times. It's gonna take a moment. And there is rotation 4. So that is all the red towers done. You don't need to mess around with any of those anymore. Thank goodness. Now, what we need to do to actually carry on is complete all the remaining blue towers. But before you do, there's also even more goodies for you to find. Remember how we ran down a chain in order to get here? Well, several of these platforms have chains down the back of them, and we can head up here as well for a variety of solid prizes. Mariner Gill in there is not so impressive, truthfully, but the other two are pretty good. So behind the first blue tower we're going to mess with in a moment. Head up here first. So yeah, these big giant defender things, but again, with these models, like, if you can run around like that, you don't have to fight them if you don't need to. And truth be told, we've fought enough things down here. One benefit, at least, of going to get hold of doing the red towers is you'll make a lot of money here. You know, 400 gil a pop for each one of these, telekinesis is pretty good value. Not gonna lie. As you pick up the glass buckle here, poison and sleep protection. So let's go ahead and get the tower activated while we're here as well. I'm not too sure. I haven't tested it. I don't know if you're still able to mess around with the red platform stuff once you deal with the blue towers. You might have to come back in a different chapter to do so. It might be that everything just shuts down at that point. I'm not entirely sure. But again, it's worth it. Just telekinesis these things and be done with it, and you'll have yourself a fairly happy day. The fact that this works, by the way, is just wild to me. Just makes life so much easier. All of that for, I wouldn't quite say free, but for a good price. So there comes the second blue one. Notice now it's now changing around, by the way. And I do know that you can change the direction that things move, but it's not that relevant, truthfully. And we head up the final blue tower down the back here. I'm not so sure I can get past this guy. What's he even doing? Whoops. Oh, you oversold. Huh. Is that going to stop this working? It might. Nope. It still dies. Good, because that thing is mean when it's oversold. Result. Some diamond gloves there, by the way. I don't think those are too bad. I think those offer, like, a load of strength. And pearl necklace here as well. Have a look at these quickly. Diamond gloves. Oh, plus 40 defense. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. And then a pole necklace here giving pointless protection, which is, that's alright, I guess. Alright, that's us pretty much done and dusted here. So let us finally get Tower 3 activated. Yeah, it's a lengthy section to do all this work here, but trust me, it's worth it. Oh, by the way, yeah. Trust Bevelle. For more boss time. This time against the Precepts Guard. Right, I should have prepared myself a bit better for this fight. It's my own fault here. Give this guy a bit of a scan. I'm actually going to get Protect going here. I don't remember this guy particularly well, actually. I'm not really sure what he does. We'll find out in a moment. Let's have a learn, shall we? 3,700 health, plenty of status protections. Looks to be fairly similar to the previous boss of the Geo Repeller, so I guess that's cool. I didn't check to see what type it was. Oops. Well, I don't think any of these are going to particularly work. You have Demi? Oof. That's not nice. Alright then, let's chuck some stuff at him. Now, I don't think I have anything that's going to be particularly effective against him, like elemental-wise, but it's okay. Protect was kind of useless, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't appreciate Demi. That's kind of rude. Nice crit there from Yuna. Just blast this guy out of here. Or attempt to. This Mazer Race going. I get lots of crits. It's nice. Even with the Demi, that's not appreciated. Heal up. This thing not content with just chucking more Demi. It's got more that can do than that. By the way, unit has SOS haste, by the way. Very, very useful. Alright, keep mixing. Let's throw some more grenades at it. Oh, you have... Oh! You just have straight death. Very good. I'm so glad about that. Unbelievable. That's mean. I think that's the first thing I've seen that has just straight death abilities. Yikes. That is unacceptable. He is down. Thankfully, the team is doing all right, and all those freaking defender fights has given us some extra strength here. Victory is ours. A regain bang for that. Not bad. And that is the final platform, which will also, yeah, stop the machine here. So good luck with that. Okay. You don't need to be like this right now. Let's get you back onto warrior class for the time being. I'm also going to put this just to shorten for now. I think we've seen enough of the full ones. I think it's fine. So, assuming you've gone and done everything you need to do here, we can now descend fully. So here, here, and here. That's the exit we need, but if you've done the extra work, come down all the way. And again, well worth it. It's also an achievement on the Steam version of the game as well. And that brings you to down here, and what we've been fighting for. One of the few precious ribbons in the game. A reminder, ribbons, they're a big deal. Full status ailment protection. There's a reason that's gold. That will be invaluable later on in this game. Alright then. But for now, let's head deeper inside and see what else the Bevelle is hiding from us. Oh man, I ain't seen this for a while. Horrible, horrible memories of a previous life, and horrible thoughts of what's to come. And people who have played this game know exactly what I'm talking about. 4 ethers, that's a serious prize. But yeah, given, you know, the game is maybe predisposed, good thing maybe we didn't give the Awesome Sphere to New Yevon. I think it might be a good idea. It's just down here, grab this. Now, there are yet even more secrets to be had here, and lots of really strong ones as well. First off, you want to head down this right side here, this pathway. You'll get to this platform area. We can't jump it, however, touch the middle one. And that will bring about a platform for us to take. That takes us to another secret area down here, because of course it does. And this has the Downtrodder Garment Crew, which I'm pretty sure I missed the first time I played this game. I don't recall what Downtrodder does exactly. Did I just go past? I did. Gravity version of these. Gravity is Gravity Strike Demi, double HP for activating all the nodes. That's not bad. It's pretty good. I have a habit of not using a ton of gravity-based attacks in Final Fantasy games. I just never seem to. Alright then, so that done. Gonna head down the left side here. Okay. Jump on these. And then jump on this one. And that give us a way across. How do you think it took Bevelle to build all this, by the way? I imagine a long time. But yeah, like I said, New Yevon don't seem to be the good people in all this. What is this. Correct reaction.
Hey! Uni! That sphere with you-know-who in it. Wasn't it recorded here?
Was it?
Get your head out of the clouds and move it!
There's a connection. Everything is connected. I can feel it.
It's probably not a good thing, though. It's probably not a good thing. Okay, well, here's Orby and Logus taking evidence. Probably not a terrible idea. Alright, well, I would do Logus, but we've got some business with them here. There are some more really cool prizes to be had here. But this one's a bit tricky. 5 Phoenix Downs here. Now, if I run on back here, you may notice if you look very carefully towards the top of the screen, there's a treasure chest up there. And you may also notice if I go down the right side here, you can't see it too well actually, but there is, over there, there's an extra pathway out of here. What we gotta do is mess around with this machinery. Now, did you see how we're meant to interact with this? Did you miss it? I don't blame you if you did. If you run on back over here... Yeah, there's a little platform down here. And there's your passage. What a mean place to put this. Now, if we activate this, you'll notice... stops the machinery. And we have the ability to start and stop it. And what we've got to do, basically, is be able to manipulate the machinery so we can get to the various bits and prizes around here and get hold of all the lovely good stuff. Now, we've got to bring this initial one down to a lower level so that we can actually jump onto it. Don't know when that's gonna be. Not there. There we go. So start and stop it, and eventually you'll be able to bring one down low, which you can legitimately just jump straight on, because, you know, this seems safe. Uh-oh. Bit hazardous, this place, right?
Okay, I think I figured out how this works. Careful! Just say the word and I'll move the platforms!
So Riku can be called to remote activate the switch, because obviously Yuna is up here. So again, we need to try and mess around with these so that we can get access to what we require. So, currently these are both in these middle levels, which are no good for us. We need to get one high and we need to get one low. But in order to activate this, we need to actually just get straight off these. Yuku will not activate this unless we are off the machine. There we are.
Riku, go ahead!
Coming right up!
So she'll get it started. Let this turn around. Now, am I going to be able to do anything with this? Yeah, it will do nicely. Okay, so the one down the back right, which is over here, should be about the right sort of level. Should be able to, there you go, jump onto that one. And then you want to come over here, up this. By the way, blatant health and safety regulations here. We can jump across here, and that should give us access to this. Here we are. The Bloodlust Accessory. Very cool piece of equipment, this. Also gold rated as well. A horrific invention set to make the bearer fight to the death. You want to see what it does? Well, you got to equip it. What this does, basically, it's turn your character into a bit of a maniac. Kijo's Soul. One magic defense, but plus 60 strength. And I think it makes you berserk as well, but don't quote me on that. It's a pretty wild piece of equipment.
Riku, go ahead. You got it.
Alright, so now we've got to best around these until we can get to the next bit of thing we want. So we want one high platform. This might be good, actually. Can I get on that? Will that do? It does. Alright, nice. Next rotation. So now we can get on this. Jump on down here. Jump on down here eventually. Can barely see. And then this will let us get access to this secret pathway over here. Frickin' Bevelle. And that gives us the ring accessory. And we'll equip this to show this one off as well. So the ring accessory is kind of the opposite to Kijo's. No health or MP reduction, plus a lot of magic. What's that? Plus 65 magic or something along those lines. Also gives you access to a load of black magic as well. An ancient wand makes you use a spell casting machine. Very, very cool stuff. I'll probably have a little play around with those in Chapter 3. Down here is probably not the best place to be doing this. Now, we have to get out of here, however, and that could be awkward.
Riku, coming right up.
Because now we've left and come back, these things have all reset. Alright. There we go. So we can jump back onto that without it turning. And then what we can do is head on over here, and then I think we can just exit off of here. It doesn't matter how high the ledge is that is hanging over the initial entrance. I believe we can just jump it. There we go. Good thing her legs are made of titanium. There might be something else here. It's possible. I don't really care. That's what I'm interested in. But yeah, completely optional, but worth it. Let's keep going. Yes. It just keeps going, this place. It is enormous. Okay, so next we have this fun location. So we've got this this platform at the end. We need to get this activated. Currently it does not go anywhere though. So what we need to do is run with these other platforms. Now there is a huge prize available for you here if you're willing to do a little bit of exploring around. So high potion there, very, very nice. We've also got these various platforms dotted about here as well, which you can stand on now. First thing we want to do is step on this. That will drop the brick here so that we can exit out of here. But if we press this, that will extend the route, which is all lovely and well. But there are more secrets to be had here. What we want to do is if you head on the way down here, you can actually jump off this edge. It takes you back to this location. Now you see how one of these is missing, and you see how now the globes are kind of lit up here. So if we now take the other platform, it brings us back here, but we re-access these platforms. Oh, it's not those, is it? Damn. There's something I've got to do here. Shoot. I've got to basically mess around with the stuff here in a particular way. That's what it is. So we need to get one of these globes lit in both sides. That's it. So with one of these lit, if you take this, this will take you to here. Where is here? I don't entirely know. Well, I do know you want to step on these things. And that will bring up these little platforms here in an area we've yet to get to. I think it is important that you have one of these, so now what we're going to do is take this one back. And then take this across. So now only that one is lit. Take it again. Another platform here, different place. You don't understand how important that is to do. If you don't, you're about to. So with those done, now we want to make our way towards the... I don't know if you can jump down these. I don't think so. We can now make our way over here. Right. Take some health. Now, if you've got an axe on these platforms, jump on down, and you will gain access to greatness. The Dark Knight Dress Sphere. A very strong, very dependable dress sphere that you can use from here to pretty much the end of the game and not feel bad about. Very, very good, this. Where is it? Here we are. Dark Knight. Using Arcana Arts. This has a variety of gravity-style attacks, as well as draining, but also you can use your own HP to attack with darkness, which pierces pretty much every single defense in the game, I'm pretty sure. Incredibly powerful, and well worth putting some effort into. We'll mess around with this in the next chapter. We won't do right now, but make sure to grab that. Again, if you miss some of these rewards, you can come down here later on in the game, but you want to grab them quickly. Anyways, make sure to grab your health, save the game if you need to, and then we're going to proceed on. Barrel Eye?
The gull wings. I was wondering who was there. You don't have to tell me. I know why you've come. You're here to destroy the weapon that threatens all Spira, Vegnagun.
And aren't you?
Am I right? If it could be destroyed, we would have done so long ago. But Vegnagun must not be touched. Neither you nor Nuge seem to understand that.
You talked to Nuge?
He cannot be trusted.
And you can be?
Touche. Yes, I suppose Yevon has brought that distrust upon itself. At any rate, you need not interfere. Leave Vegnagun to me.
Do you trust him?
What are you planning to do?
The only thing I can do. Keep those who would seek to harm Vegnagun away.
Barrel Eye?
Please leave.
Yuna. Riku. I'm going.
Pain.
What are you doing?
For boss time against Barrel Eye. Tricky boss fight this as well. Not easy. We are going to ping out the gun mage here. There is plenty to go looking at. Barrel Eye, very quick, very dangerous. He will attack very rapidly with all sorts of nasty stuff. Let's get protecting here. 400 health, not too bad. Few stages and moments he's vulnerable to. He's vulnerable to poison, a little bit of darkness perhaps. Yeah, his actions are slightly suspicious still. He seems to have his reasons. But he has a lot of nice stuff he can do to you kids. Glints a nasty attack will hit around him. Pretty dangerous. Now, you do want to try and have some gun mages fight this guy, by the way, because he has a very, very cool thing you can do. Our first ability I'm going to try and pick up of the game. You can see how fast he hits. It's pretty rude. Music as well, by the way. That should tell you what you need to know about this. Oh! You just... Well, that's bad. Yeah, just drained pain of all of her MP and just stopped her, you know, as you do. That's great. Bring out some remedies. Asuna also could work with the white mage, but this is gonna have to do here. You have access to Demi as well? Huh. So he's got all sorts of tricks, this Barrel Eye. Pain is no MP. Ah! Any Aethera. Yeah, Laser Eye won't work, unfortunately. Nice hit. So Barrel Eye has an attack he's going to do later, and we want to get hold of this as a blue mage. I don't know how long it's going to take me to try and get this, but I am going to do my damnedest here. See how many attacks these guys launching? It's pretty rude.
It's not over.
Here we go. If it's it, yes. Drill shot. That's the one. Drill shot. Very strong. 32 MP, but this is a person you can get it from, and we will want this later on in the game. Waiting for that. Nice. Shell Cracker. And learn Express on Pain, by the way. That's another nice ability. Good job, everyone.
Sorry. I'm going ahead.
You have your reasons. Fill us in later, okay?
Much later.
Wait up! With so many things woven together, what could be waiting where the threads meet?
Pain clearly has, she knows a lot, doesn't she? And that brings us to here. Vegnagun's chamber. Or at least... well... it should be Vegnagun's chamber. Right? What in the... Bahamut? But the Aeons are...
What is it?
It's an Aeon!
Reminder that in this world, the Faith are gone, the Aeons should all be dead.
An Aeon! You must stop!
You want to get killed? We have no choice. Fight! You have to!
For boss time against Bahamut. What is going on? $8,400 health. Holy Christ. Let's get to work. Curse! Oh man, he may use some Bloody Waters here. God damn it, that's gonna be annoying. Riga picked up items level 2 by, so she's using her stuff really easy, quickly here. Alright then, so we're gonna use Express Your Own Pain, Accuracy Evasion, and Haste especially. Can be really useful for her. Yeah, pretty... especially if you play Fantasy 10, this is pretty wild. I'm gonna need protection here. In fact, I'm gonna need a lot of things. This guy's hitting really hard. Alright, get those Mazer Eyes going, please. Here comes Impulse. Oh, that's painful. Alright, might need to change plans here. Riku's got a Mega Potion coming, though. I think I'm going to need to get Yuna on to some White Mage here, I suspect. She's not going to cut it with that. Impulse coming again. Yeah, that attack is mean. It's pretty much out of MP here, but so be it. Ooh, elementary, nice. Alright then. Let's get going. Oh. You saw that, right? I hope you did. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right, we might need to do some good stuff here. Bad things are coming. I don't have any MP to cut. Oh boy, this is actually really bad. Yuna? Oh shit. Help! Because I know what's coming. Mega flare. Oh dear. I got a command. I don't know who's gonna live here. Pain, I think, will live. Luckily, we've all got decent magic defense. I think plays a part here. Yeah, that huge result there, the magic defense. It actually wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. Thank God for that. Right. Okay. Nice dodge there from Pain. Good stuff. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to keep swinging Yuna around here. Keep those Mazer Eyes going, Pain, please. And you know where this is going. Let's bust out the good stuff. Floral Fallow. Definitely want to use to play my most used special dress here. It's pretty damn good as well. Falalari will give us a variety of continuous attacking magic attacks here. We got the pistols. The right one will give a variety of buffs and healing and defense. And the left one has a lot of status element attacks, although unfortunately not going to be very effective, but it still hits nonetheless. The only thing with using British recipes is all the abilities do take quite a while to use. You can do stuff like haste, which you can pick up later on in the game. Well, unfortunately, I don't have any of that right now. Give me some hard leaves, please. That's not pleasant. Right. This isn't gonna work. There's no way that's gonna work. You might even bother trying. But yeah, later on you can start getting haste onto Yuna here. Really, really good. Which is not the effective SOS haste if that comes on to be a thing, by the way. Alright, white pollen please. Need health urgently. I don't have access to any like revival abilities either on any of the pistols, so that's a problem. Get ready for another flare here, but he's hurting. He is in pain. Right, keep healing. I think the shell might be getting in the way of us here. That'll do. But he is in significant pain. He's hitting for like about 1,000 damage each. It's up Libra, nice. Oh, he's not down! You can get this off twice? Damn. It is a cool looking attack. It's not like completely absurdly lethal, which is reasonable. It's the end of chapter 2. It'd be pretty cool otherwise. And yeah, you see Shell does protect from that damage. So Shell is a good way to kind of protect yourself a bit from that. And it's down. We learned all sorts of things. Bahamut? Bahamut question mark? Speed him. Only gets the experience. It's fine.
Why is this happening? I wish you were here with me. Thank you, Pain. You were right. We had to fight it, didn't we?
Nothing.
This hole was made recently.
Look at the size of it.
You think it was Vegnagun? Unreal. How deep do you think it goes? What? Where's Vegnagun?
Not here.
It must have fled in terror, knowing I was coming.
Ugh.
I don't think so. I must report to Nuji Wuji at once.
Yeah, where is he?
Boys, record this. Don't miss a single detail.
Yes, boss.
Vegnagun. Was it really here?
This isn't how it was supposed to be. The eternal calm. I can feel it crumbling, falling away from beneath our feet.
Yona! We are in Super Tutu! Get back to Celsius on the devil!
When it rains, it pours. Now that is the end of Chapter 2 and this video as well. Next time, Spirit has a really, really bad day.